On the previous episode of A Type R Journey, the EK9 finally arrived at RevTech Garage. Took me quite a while, but hey, we're here. So apart from it being the most exciting part of the build, it is also the most delicate one. So after getting all the parts that I needed, I went out to hunt for more, of course. While I was on it, Jadong installed the engine, all the necessary parts like fuel tank, fuel lines, brake systems, and so much more. So now she's ready for us to hear her roar. Welcome back, guys, and thank you for bearing with me for 5 episodes. Now, I'm sorry to tell you that this is not going to be the last. There will be plenty more of episodes to come. So, on to the EK9. After getting back from being trapped on the island for a few days because of Typhoon Rai, this is what greeted me. The lovely B16B engine installed right in front of me. It doesn't look that fresh though, but we'll work on that later. Seeing those red calipers, oh god, that's a lot of work to do. I need to repaint that back to silver. Now, moving forward, the exhaust system is finally installed. Ooh, those red calipers are really bothering me, but let's walk past that for now. Let's just appreciate the fitment of those axles. Looks really nice. Dirty tires, we're gonna change that later. So let's focus on the exhaust system. This is a stock 1997 EK9 mid-pipe. Excuse the shifter links right there. Oh, and it has the boots, which some people just usually forget installing that. It's for protection, it's important. Torque mounts brand new, the axle boots, like literally the whole axle has been refreshed, so I think it's good as new. And there you go again with the red calipers. Don't worry, probably sometime soon I will have that powder coated to silver. Or just maybe get a spoon one. I don't know, we'll see. Engine mounts and brackets all good. Axle boots on this side, all good. The only one missing right now is the catalytic converter. I had that. Maybe later we'll install it. Boots, oh my god, yeah. Intermediate axle painted by yours truly. Steering lines, all done well. It's all clean under here, but forget the dust. This part is actually made to be dusty. Wow, Jadong really did his homework. Mind you guys that I'm building this EK9 to actually enjoy it. This is not a show car or a garage queen. I want to enjoy it, I want to drive it, I want it to perform well, and I want it to perform like an EK9 should be. And for that, I also need a new disc brake. Wiring works are almost done. That's OEM left-hand drive fit. These are all sourced out from local Civics, which we have here. The ABS system, which I replaced the module, but I hope it works though. This is a brand new steering hose. This is, I believe, the slave clutch cylinder. The master over there fitted nice and well left-handy. And the wiring here are pretty messy for now, but I believe Jadong's gonna fix it later. And this is the part where I cringe the most. the wiring. I have no idea where all these wires go. This is very confusing, intricate. I don't know whatever confusing words you're gonna use it, but I'm not an electrician and I'm gonna let him do this. I mean, look at that. All those wires go in there. It needs to be tidied up. It needs to be connected and checked and everything. And I don't have the talent for that, so leave it to the master. Now, for me to contribute something, let's just install this nice rubber thing for the shifter. Yeah, that's my contribution for this part of the job. That right there, it's a perfect fit, but I have to remove that later and clean it up to remove the yellow paint. All those wires are connected to everything. That right there is the fuel pump. It's gonna be connected to, I don't know where it goes. I will actually learn that someday, but not today. You know, building a car, sometimes you have to let go of your ego. You can't do everything yourself, and to make it right, you're gonna ask help from the professionals. Well, for example, just after some quick lunch, this is the progress. He sorted out most of the wires, so he's just gonna cover it up and tidy it up more. I mean, organize it more to fit all the components. Now, this is not an easy task. You have to make sure that everything is well connected and on the right place, because you really want to avoid shorting your system, which is bad for the engine and the ECU. Also, it took him quite more time on fixing it because this EK9 has the ABS. Well, he suggested that maybe I'll just delete it, but nah, I'd like to keep it the way it is, and I hope it still works. Mind you, this is not a race car, but I love to enjoy it, and I love to enjoy it safely because I value my life more. Now, on to the exhaust. The catalytic converter is now installed, and Jadon took the liberty of giving me some of those springy bolts for the cat. So it's all done, it's all connected, and I am very excited how it sounds. Well, it's all stock, but it's quiet. Nobody likes a quiet Honda, but this guy does. So I do. And looking at that stock fitment right there, wonderful. I might also need new rubbers because it's quite too long, but maybe later on. Oh, mind you, again, please don't mind the LCA. My god, it looks like Christmas down there, but the stock ones are coming, and I can't wait to put that bar, which really differentiates the EK9 from regular EK hatches. My goodness, what a fitment. Even if it shakes, it doesn't hit anything. Wonderful. And thank you for the springy bolts. Now let's just wait for the engine to run and we can finally hear what she sounds like. And also, I need to replace these bushings. I hope we have some of it available here, I mean locally. But the problem is, the EK9 front sway bar is actually very thick compared to an EK hatch. So maybe I'll just order it. Also, I'm actually looking for a bracket that connects it to the engine, I think. And I'm pretty sure it's very hard to find, so good luck to me. Now looking at that, the under part are almost complete, just missing some of the, components. But this area, look at that, ABS baby, is already good and ready. Except the fact that maybe I need to replace the bushings and, repaint the trailing arms, replace the LCA and so. But that's a job that I can do myself. So, moment of truth, it's time to hear her roar. That's corny, but yeah. She's alive! Yeah! Wow, that is how she sounds. All stock, baby. And now since the engine is running, it is time for the paint job. But before that, just a little flex right there. Oh, EK9, baby. EK9. So while I am out buying the paint, the BBM is now prepping it up for its final coating. Man, I can't wait to see that real championship white. I have been dreaming for like 15 years to own a championship white EK9, and it's finally here and it's almost done. Well, not that almost, but maybe it's close. Onwards with the paint. Now, this time I will be choosing Nax. It is the most accurate championship white, and with the right painting skills, it produces the best results. Finally, the paint job. Now, to be honest, we did paint the chassis first, but for vlog purposes, I showed you the mini parts first before we go to the chassis, because trust me, it's going to be absolutely amazing. And look at that, the bumpers are now looking brand spanking new, the skirts, the chins, look at that. That's how it's done. That is championship white. Amazing paint. So now we're done with those parts. It's time for the chassis itself. After some preparation, let's get on to it. The spray is nice and smooth.